Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yes, you're my favorite. I'm going to start with this. You're like one of my favorite kind of actors because you play such different characters. Like everyone loves Mr. Darcy, but Wambsgans is kind of an ass. Yeah.
Wambsgans is a long way from Mr. Darcy.
Yes, a long way. Yes.
Yeah, that's the nice. I mean, that's what you want as an actor. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Is it more fun to play the jerks?
Yes, infinitely more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was whenever you're playing someone heroic and someone who people really identify with, and you know, especially someone from a novel like that, which is so close to so many people's hearts.
Yeah.
It's quite scary. I was really...
The pressure of it?
Yeah, I was a bit scared playing Mr. You know, because in your mind's eye, I didn't feel dishy enough, I didn't feel sort of brooding enough, and so you sort of have a go and hope for the best, but...
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
The part where you're like, I love, 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 and then like trip up on your words, like, it repeats in my mind.
He's quite sweet,
fine.
Mr. Darcy.
Yes.
He's shy. Yeah.
Yes. Kind of an ass, too, at the beginning.
A little, but it's fear. It's,
it's okay.
It's shyness.
Yes.
Yeah, we all know those guys.
Just opening the onion. So wait, so you went to the Met Gala in May, so did you have a good time? I've never been.
Have you not?
No, and I just moved here, and I know it's a huge thing here.
It was a big old number. Yeah, it was good fun. It was sort of exhausting. You go through the Met, and it's empty, so it's sort of beautiful and amazing. Oh. And quite quiet. So you're wandering through, and then we went to an exhibition, then you go into a drinks and then a dinner, and then Ariana Grande came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so my daughter especially was just furious with my wife and I. She was like...
Oh.
Yeah, she was...
I was never cool, I think, to my kids until I was on The Voice with Ariana Grande, and they were like, you know her? And then she sent them a video.
Right.
It was like Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos forever.
I won.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do people sit in those costumes, like, at dinner?
Well, some of them can't sit down, because they're like...
Yeah.
They're just standing. Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't seem
there's
fun.
no eating, there's no... Yeah, there's no sort of
that's
slouching.
not my vibe. Okay, you lost me.
Yeah.
So wait, you shot Succession in New York. Did you like being here and shooting?
I adored it.
It's
I
fun.
love New York.
I do too. I just moved here. It's such a great city.
Yeah. It sort of takes care of you. It's got such a wonderful energy and... Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Do you miss Succession? It's such a great cast.
I do. I miss the cast. I miss the people.
The chemistry.
Yeah, and there's something... I mean, acting's an odd, precarious sort of business, so there's something lovely about that 6 months that you know you're going to be busy every year. Yeah. But also, by the same token, you can't play the same part forever, so it was right that it came to an end, and I think it came to an end in a really kind of clever way. Yeah. But I miss the people.
Well, of course you liked the ending. Yeah.
CEO.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But I miss the people. I miss the crew.
Yeah.
It was the same, like, camera operators, the same hair and makeup for the whole 6
years.
Well,
you see them more than your family a lot of times.
I know. Yeah. So, yeah, it was
cool.
good.
But then you run into each other at awards, events, and stuff like that, and other shows. So it's cool.
Yeah, they all have silly beards like me now.
How do people, like, when people see you on the street, I know you're not this real character, but sometimes people will still react to you.
Well, they just laugh at me.
Like you're an idiot? Like,
like a sort of clown.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because he is sort of ridiculous, so people would just sort of see me and go,
yeah.
And I'd be feeling pretty cool and walking around, and people just laughing at me in the street.
That's wow. But you know, job well done, because you've done a great job with the character.
That's what I have to say to myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Filter it. Yeah,
exactly.
So wait, so what do you recall about playing Mr. Darcy? Was anything, I know you said there's a lot of pressure, but was there anything you didn't really know about, like the book, or like how you wanted to play it, or how you wanted to do it differently?
No, I didn't. I kind of just decided he was very shy, and that's where I went from. And he's a young man, and he loses his parents, and he has this huge estate and this great responsibility, and I think he was just sort of timid, a bundle of nerves. That sort of resonated with me. But it was just a really lovely job. And and I feel and it's not always as an actor you get to play a part that has such a, I don't know, people watch it every Christmas. And it's a really special, I mean, the novel is a really special.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen it. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, okay.
It's embarrassing,
I'm very flattered when people say, were you Mr. Darcy, you know, in the airport or somewhere, because it's 20 years ago. Yeah. So I think, that's kind of...
No, it's a classic. It's a very cool... It's a lot of pressure probably, but it's a classic. Yeah. Well, I mentioned it because I heard that your wife is in a new, like, Jane Austen series, right? Yeah, she's done a BBC thing with PBS called Miss Austen, which is about Jane Austen's big sister, Cassandra. And it's a really, so it's really sweet. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I love that. I think you're keeping it in the family. Okay. That was a look at his new movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. It's It's in theaters July 26th, so Marvel, this is huge. I love the Marvel world. They're very secretive, though, so is there anything you can tell us about the film? You're in it?
I'm in it.
There you go.
I play a man called Mr. Paradox. I'm allowed to say that. I'm really scared of saying the wrong thing because I'll be exiled
Everybody
by Disney
talks
forever.
like this.
Yeah, it's really... I can say that if you like the first two Deadpools, then this will really...
I've also seen those probably as much as Pride and Prejudice.
Okay,
yes.
well, there you go. So this
good.
one will really... And the second thing I can say is that I'm not ashamed to say I developed a big man crush on Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman.
Welcome to the world.
Yeah, just really lovely guys.
You're all not bad. To look at. Yeah. So, well, did you do your research into the character, like Paradox?
No, not really.
No.
The writing was so good I didn't need to.
Okay, I love that
I learned
answer.
my lines. Yeah, I had a nice costume. Yeah, I was acting with Ryan. It was great.
Sometimes I feel like people, you want to bring something new to the table, so maybe that's why you don't do it too.
Yeah.
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 We'll say that's why. We're going to go with that. How did the role come about? Because it's pretty cool to be a part of the Marvel world.
I was in Nashville doing a film. I just arrived to do a film called Holland, Michigan with Nicole Kidman, and I got COVID. So I was in sort of disgrace. I was in shame in my apartment.
And who did you give it to? That's what you said.
That's what I was thinking. I've infected the whole guy. Anyway, it was fine. And then my agent called and said, would you Zoom with Ryan and Sean Levy, the director, about a possible Deadpool part in this movie? And so I was like, I better watch the first two Deadpools, which I did.
You did, which is hilarious. They're so good.
And I was like, okay.
They're so wrong.
They're
so good.
They're so wrong and so right. Yeah. And then I had a lovely Zoom, and they offered me this part, and it was great.
That's amazing. So, you got a job while being sick.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. You're shooting in Budapest right now. Is it beautiful? I've never been to Budapest.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah?
It's like the Paris of the East. It's really lovely. It's
so
very
cool.
beautiful. Yeah.
Your job is so cool. You get to go to all these cool locations.
It's really nice. It's a nice way to make a living.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel very lucky to be able to keep
you're very
the show
good
on the
at
road.
It. Yeah. I did hear, though, do you have hobbies? Do you have a problem, like, finding a hobby?
I don't really have any
What is that?
hobbies.
What do you mean? What do you do in your off time?
I don't know. I keep looking for... I just annoy my wife and kids, and I worry and sit around, and I try and exercise, and I cook a little bit, but I haven't really got anything. I did a TV job with a lovely actor who's gone now called Michael Gambon, who played Dumbledore.
Dumbledore, yeah.
I was in my 20s, and he looked at me one day and he said, do you have any hobbies? And I said, no. He said, well, you should. As an actor, you really should.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we heard that Professor Dumbledore also told you to get a hobby, so we just thought we'd help you out with some options. This is Matthew's Hobby House.
Oh, my God.
And we have in it, here you go. We just thought we're going to start you off with some things. So we've got you, hold on, wait. Knitting, perhaps? No. Okay, so perhaps rock painting.
Okay.
Okay, painting.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to, that's just colouring in rocks.
Yeah, colouring on rocks. So you want a simple hobby.
Yeah.
Like a caveman.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, jam making. I've done this once. It's a process.
Yeah, you have to boil it all up,
It's a process.
Yeah,
you have to be, are you committed? Yeah. Okay, okay. Here we go. Wait, we've got more. We've got more. Insect collecting. It's odd, but it's okay, yeah. You know what? Little tidbit, my mother wouldn't let me do this project in school, so they made me write a 12-page paper on malaria.
Wow.
Okay, wait, hold on. Quilting, I do this.
Okay, that's...
Good for me, good for me. Okay, wait, ukulele, are you a musician? No, we're done. Darcy does not do ukuleles.
Although I can play the guitar, so that may...
What the...
So it's not a million miles away, is it?
No! That's the cousin, right? Like, I feel like...
well, let's keep...
Okay, we'll keep that one. What about tarot cards? You want to read?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so...
I'm really picky. This is why I have no hobbies.
Pickling. I love anything pickled.
Pickling is very good. It's very good for you to
Yes,
pickle
and
food,
I'm obsessed with anything can be pickled and I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I love that taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe I'll go with that.
Okay, you're welcome. We've got, look, I'm going to go through all of them. I don't know if we're supposed to, but I'm doing it. Okay. Reading. Do you like reading?
I love reading.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's a hobby.
That's I've already, that's a hobby. Yeah.
You have a hobby?
I have a hobby.
Reading is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, candle making. No, not for you. Not for you. Soap carving. That's something
quite
that
like
people
the sound of.
Literally soap carving.
You sort of.
Sure.
It smells nice.
Okay, well, I got one that I thought that you would like too, because I'm obsessed with music and vinyl. I collect vinyl. I have way too much. So I got you. Oh, and I also got you. I'm obsessed with books as well.
Right.
So in your bag, I gave you vinyl, and it's Ray LaMontagne's Monovision. Do you like Ray LaMontagne?
I do. Yeah.
I've seen him live a couple times. Fantastic. So that's to start your collection.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
You can read a book while listening.
While
and
I'm listening to Ray.
Speaking of books, I am not letting Pride and Prejudice go. So here we go. We got you. It's a first Easton press edition, 1977. I am guaranteed that someone has given you a copy of this before, but we're trying to be generic. It's in fine condition. It's there's only 1,200 copies printed on archival paper. Very fancy, with gold gilded sewn bindings. So this is for you.
That's really lovely.
You can collect. Oh, I do this. I collect first editions. That is a hobby of mine.
Fantastic.
And actually, my favorite place, I'm trying to think of the name. I haven't been in England in a while, but one of my favorite places to get first editions is in England.
Yeah, there's a lovely, there's one little street in London just off by Leicester Square.
I know, and I'm blanking, but yes, I do collect.
That's so lovely. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm sure you've never received that.
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, you haven't?
No. Really
I would have thought yes. Okay, well, we're unique. Deadpool and Wolverine is in theaters July 26th. Matthew is working on his hobbies, people.